This is Mrs. Woods. You're seeing me in the flesh, going live, y'all. Don't know what I'm on, because you know I have no idea what I'm on. All I know is they're telling me that I am live. Yes, I am. I'm super excited because I am going to follow up on what my husband talked to you about yesterday. If you have not watched episode 3 of On the Money with Mike and Mona, please go to michaelandRamonawoods.com and watch episode number 3. On episode 3, what did we talk about? Well, we discussed the 5 keys to a successful business. 5 keys to a successful business. But today I want to just kind of narrow it down for you, and I want to really dive in and focus on one of the keys, which is getting educated. That's right, getting educated. You have to know your numbers, y'all. You got to know your numbers in order for the Lord to bless you and help you to move forward. You got to know where you are, how much you're making, what's coming in order for you to move forward. So before I go into the numbers and the tools that you need to know the numbers, I'm going to pass it on to Melanie. Melanie Taylor, I tell you, I'm so godly proud of this young lady, 31 years old, single mother, and she's doing it, y'all. She is doing it. She just purchased a beautiful facility. I mean, beautiful. 8,000 square foot facility with all the bells and whistles. And you talking about building that is valued close to $1 million. Yes, ma'am. 31 years old. 31 years old. And does not have a college degree. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes. So if Melanie could do it, if Michael and Ramona Woods can do it, you can do it too. All you need is to know your numbers. So let me pass it on to Melanie. Melanie, talk to them for me.
In 2016, God gave me a vision for a new business venture called The Stepping Stone, a 7,500 square foot vision that is. At the age of 31, with 10 years in the hair care industry as a salon owner and a passion for touching the lives of others, I had a unique vision of providing a facility where young students and entrepreneurs can learn the necessary skills to be successful while building confidence.
Thanks so much, Melanie, for joining us. I am so excited that you're about to share your heart with everyone. But before you start, I want you to please let everyone know that's watching you now. How did you prepare for the purchase of this building?
I was just a hairstylist. I was my everyday walk. All I did was do hair. Some people think I just do this magnificent thing, but I was literally just working I didn't do anything extra. I went to different business classes with Ashtae products, so different tips that they gave me. The simplest thing is literally taking your money to the bank every day is what made a significant difference in the whole process through the loan. Them actually seeing my cash flow, me having a debit card machine, it's accountability. Like, we have all this money coming in, but we can't account for it. We can't say nothing about our money because we're too busy trying to hide it. Literally, those simple tips, the savings things that Mr. Wisdom set up, those $5, I literally was saving money since I started with the company. So financially, like I said, I was saving that money, getting my credit together. I did the boot camp, so I got my credit together. Just learning different financial slang and stuff, well, not slang, but financial vocabulary. So when I went into the banks, I understood what these people were talking about.
That's right, Mel. That's my girl. Education. Education is the key. The one thing my husband has always taught, wherever there is frustration, there is a lack of education. And I want you now to look at a little clip from episode number 3. One thing we have learned just through growing an organization, and now in our second one, is that every time we have found a challenge that within the company, it's because there's something we don't know. There's something that we're missing, and we've realized that if we go search, learn that particular area or hire someone in that capacity, the problem is solved.
And you can tell when you haven't learned enough. Because there's a little saying that I tell all of our employees, where there is frustration, there is lack of education.
You know, so many of you find yourself frustrated, trying to figure out who took my money. Who took my money? That seems like the question you are all constantly asking me. But the first thing I want you to do is change your language. I want you to start saying to yourself, that's not my money. That's not my money. Now I want you to say it with me. Say, this is not my money. That's right. It's not your money. That is problem number one. Number two is you need to make a deposit when? Every single day. Every single day. You must make a deposit every single day. Number three, you got to set a goal. And this is where this powerful tool comes in. This tool is called the TSS manual. And I tell you, I know this manual is not fancy. It's not one of these expensive softwares that you want to buy that cost $2,000-$3,000. You know, this manual it's like $100. And I know because it's paper and you have to write it down, you don't get it. But I'm telling you, until you don't get it in your head, you're not going to get it in your hands. This TSS manual, it is so powerful. If you just use it, it will be the best investment you've ever made. And this is how it works. The TSS manual, it helps you to set a goal every day. That's right. You heard what I said. If there is no goal, no GOAL, you will have no GOLD. No goal, no gold. If you want some gold, GOLD, you got to set a GOAL every single day that you go out to work. And this is where the TSS manual is so powerful. You set a goal every single day. It looks like an appointment book, but you're able to write down your appointments, and at the bottom, at the end of the day, you add up how much you made for that day. That's right. You actually have to use your brain and add up what you made for that day. Whatever your goal was in the beginning of the day, you subtract it from what your total is. It will then let you know whether you were under or over your goal. If you are over your goal, that's wonderful. That's gravy. If you're under your goal, the difference you added to your goal on the following day. You see, it is so easy for a hairstylist to do $100,000 a year with this TSS manual. Why is it so easy to do $100,000 a year? Because all you got to do is, if you work 5 days a week, you set a goal every day for $400. Can you believe? Yes, you do the math. $400 a day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks out of the year. I'm even giving you 2 weeks off. You make $100,000. The problem is you don't account for the money that's coming in. At the end of the day, the total here should reflect your deposit the next day. If you collected $200, then your checkbook should show $200 the next day, and so on and so forth. The TSS manual, I'm telling you, will change your life if you invest in it and if you do it every single day. But I want to just pass it on to Melanie, where she's going to also talk about the tools that she used in preparation for the building she bought. Come on, Mel.
The TSS manual, that is like the Bible of my business. I have no degree in it. I literally took the TSS manual to the business plan in place to actually show them my numbers, show them how to do my cash flow. I had never done anything like that. So when I took it in, the crazy part, I felt like I was underprepared. You know how you see people doing different stuff? I felt like I was so underprepared. The whole time I'm going through this journey, I'm like, oh my God, what am I getting myself into? Because I don't have this. I don't know how to do this. Just trying to find people to help, not want to be a burden to anybody, going through this process I'm not understanding. And literally when I went in there, he said, ma'am, you are way far ahead than people that you would think that would be on a whole nother level. Just from my TSS book. I literally flipped through the book and just showed him my data because I kept charts of my numbers. I did all that, and he literally was able to flip all that info and give me everything I needed, the projections and everything to turn into the banks that they were requiring me to give. And it was all off the TSS book, literally setting a goal every day, trying to figure out, selling my retail, calculating my tips, actually having a goal to if I need to do 5 people today, if I need to do 15 people today. I mean, just seeing what are my peak weeks, what are my low weeks. A lot of us as business owners, we don't know what our peak weeks and what our low weeks are. We're just constantly spending money that is not ours. The IRS got to get theirs. We get ours. You got to meet payroll. You have your mortgage. You have your lights, water. All the money is not yours. Stop putting cash in your pocket like it's yours. Get more techno savvy. Please get terminals. Because what I can say with a terminal is, it is no limit to that card getting swiped versus having cash. And it's just more protection on you. You don't walk around with a whole bunch of money. But the TSS book, like I said, it is an amazing tool. And I've been using it since I started when they first came out with it. And it literally took me to a whole nother level as into understanding the numbers. Because it's all about the numbers. You want to work smarter, not harder.
That's right, Mel. I am concurring. I agree with you, girl. The TSS manual, it is truly the book that every single stylist needs to have. If you delve in this book and you set a goal every single day, you're going to be focused. You're not going to be paying attention to what the TV is saying. You're going to be focused on your money, on your business. You're going to be minding your own business. M-I-N-I-N-G, mining, tilling your own business. That's what it's about. This TSS manual, the other thing about this TSS manual that Melanie kind of touched on it, I'm not too sure if you missed it, but she said you have your peaks, you have your highs, and you have your lows. The TSS manual, if you do it for 30 days, y'all, it's going to reveal to you what weeks are your high weeks and what weeks are your low weeks. The problem is most of you try to pay your bills on your high weeks. Well, that's stupid thinking. You pay your bills off of your low weeks. Because if you survive your low weeks, the high weeks is gravy. But you all make decisions based on your high weeks. High weeks are not sustainable. You make your decisions on your low weeks. That's how you are able to overcome hurricanes, storms, flooding. If you base your decisions on your low week, how are you going to know what your low weeks if you don't keep track of your daily monies? You got to keep track of it every single day. Too many of you are praying to God Almighty for more money. But He's asking you, what is more money? You don't even know how much you got. Find out how much you got. Work with what you have. Be a good steward of the little. Many of you are not a good steward of a whole lot. Get the TSS manual. The other thing that the TSS manual provides also is quarterly. You're able to then add what you did for the first quarter. You write it down. It'll even tell you what your tax liability is. Yes. I use the word taxes. Do you not know that the Lord says, pay Caesar what is owed to Caesar? If you keep trying to finagle the numbers and lie to the IRS and everybody else, don't you know that you're only cheating yourself? It is time out, y'all. We in this industry, we make too much money not to own our own houses, not to own our own buildings. It is time out for the stupid thinking, y'all. Let's do this, y'all. Let's change the way we're doing business. Let's count our money every single day and make deposits. I want you to go now to ashtae.com/TSS. Get your manual today or call us at 336-272-1115. I'm going to answer the phone myself, girl. I'm excited to hear you all's voices. Are you ready for a change? Are you ready to take your future into your own hands? Yes, you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can. I believe in you. Do you believe in yourself? Ashtae.com/TSS. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, this is what my husband enjoys doing, but I have decided I am going to do the same thing. I come from a numbers perspective, and I am going to dedicate once a week to coming on live and talking to you about your money, talking to you about different keys that will help you with your business. So I am pledging a day with you every single week, and I'm excited. So join me again next week, same time, same day. See you next week. Call me 336-272-1115 or go to ashtae.com/TSS. Get your manual so we can continue next week.